Blood type O+. Blood type O positive is the most common blood type in the world. Roughly 1/3 of the global population carries it, which already says something important about its evolutionary value. Traits that spread widely usually do so because they offer survival advantages, especially in environments where humans faced scarcity, infection, and physical stress. People with O+ blood tend to have a digestive system that handles animal protein more efficiently than others. Historically, early humans with this blood type were more adapted to a hunter-based lifestyle. Their stomach acid levels are often higher, which helped break down meat and reduce the risk of foodborne infections at a time when refrigeration and hygiene did not exist. From an immune perspective, O+ blood is associated with a lower risk of certain cardiovascular diseases. Studies have shown that individuals with type O blood generally have lower levels of von Willebrand factor and factor VIII, proteins involved in blood clotting. While this slightly increases bleeding risk in rare situations, it also reduces the likelihood of dangerous clot formation, which can lead to heart attacks or strokes. O+ individuals also tend to have a more reactive stress response. Their nervous systems often respond quickly to threats, releasing adrenaline efficiently. In ancient environments, this meant faster reaction times, greater alertness, and improved survival in dangerous situations. In modern life, this same trait can manifest as restlessness or sensitivity to stress, but biologically, it is the same ancient survival wiring. Another hidden advantage lies in disease resistance. Certain pathogens, including severe forms of malaria and some bacterial infections, appear to bind less effectively to O blood cells. This does not mean immunity, but statistically, it has provided a protective edge in high-risk regions throughout human history. O+ blood is not optimized for calm modern life. It is optimized for survival, adaptability, and physical endurance. That is why it remains the most common blood type on Earth. Blood type A+. Blood type A positive emerged later in human evolution, during the transition from nomadic hunting to agricultural societies. This shift required entirely different adaptations, and A+ blood reflects that change. People with A+ blood tend to thrive on plant-based nutrition. Their digestive systems are often more efficient at processing carbohydrates and fermented foods. This matches historical environments where farming replaced hunting and diets became more stable but less protein-heavy. One of the major advantages of A+ blood is immune system sensitivity. Individuals with this type often have stronger initial immune responses to infections. Their bodies are quick to recognize threats and mobilize defenses. This trait was valuable in dense farming communities where diseases spread rapidly. However, this heightened immune sensitivity also explains why A+ individuals are statistically more prone to autoimmune reactions and inflammation if exposed to chronic stress. The immune system is powerful, but it requires balance. Neurologically, A+ blood is associated with higher baseline levels of cortisol regulation. People with this blood type often excel in structured environments. They are biologically inclined toward planning, organization, and cooperation. These traits were essential in early agricultural societies where coordination and predictability ensured survival. There is also evidence suggesting that A+ individuals may have a lower risk of developing certain aggressive cancers. The exact mechanisms are still studied, but immune surveillance appears more efficient in identifying abnormal cell growth. A+ blood represents adaptation to social complexity. Its hidden advantage is not physical dominance, but efficiency in stable, cooperative environments. Blood type B+. Blood type B positive is less common globally and is believed to have developed as humans migrated into harsher, more varied climates. It is associated with flexibility, both biologically and metabolically. People with B+ blood often have strong immune systems that adapt well to change. They are better at handling new pathogens and environmental shifts compared to more rigid immune profiles. This adaptability may explain why B blood types are common in regions with extreme seasonal variations. Metabolically, B+ individuals tend to process dairy products better than other blood types. Lactose tolerance appears more frequently, which offered an advantage in pastoral societies that relied on animal milk for nutrition. Another important advantage is stress resilience. B+ blood is associated with balanced cortisol responses. Individuals often recover from stress faster, avoiding prolonged inflammation or exhaustion. In unpredictable environments, this flexibility helped prevent burnout and immune collapse. From a disease perspective, B plus blood appears to offer some protection against autoimmune conditions compared to type A, while still maintaining strong pathogen defense. This balance allowed survival in diverse ecosystems. B plus blood reflects biological independence. It is not specialized for one environment, but adaptable to many. Blood type AB plus. A B positive is the rarest positive blood type and the most complex biologically. It carries antigens from both A and B, combining traits from both lineages. The primary advantage of AB plus blood is immune versatility. The immune system can tolerate a wider range of foreign cells without overreacting. This reduces the likelihood of severe immune rejection and chronic inflammation. AB plus individuals often exhibit efficient cognitive stress processing. Studies suggest they may perform better under high-pressure intellectual situations, likely due to balanced neurotransmitter regulation. Their nervous systems manage stimulation without excessive reactivity. There is also evidence indicating that AB plus blood may be associated with improved circulation efficiency, as the balance of clotting factors sits between A and B profiles. This reduces unnatural on both ends. However, AB plus blood thrives best in modern environments. Its advantages align with complex societies, multitasking, and rapid information processing, rather than physical survival. AB plus blood is evolutionary convergence. It works best where systems are complex, interconnected, and mentally demanding. Blood type O negative. Blood type O negative is one of the rarest blood types, but also one of the most biologically powerful. It is known as the universal donor because it lacks A, B, and Rh antigens. This absence creates a major immune advantage. O-negative individuals are less susceptible to severe immune reactions caused by antigen confusion. Their blood cells are simpler, making them harder targets for certain pathogens. From an evolutionary standpoint, O-negative blood may represent an ancient genetic line. Its simplicity suggests early human origins before antigen diversification occurred. O-negative blood is also associated with lower risks of certain inflammatory and clotting disorders. The trade-off is increased vulnerability to blood loss, but historically, those who survived injuries were less likely to suffer deadly clots later. In immune defense, O-negative blood shows resistance to severe malaria and reduced binding of some viruses to red blood cells. O-negative blood is biologically raw. It is stripped down, efficient, and resilient. Blood type A negative. A negative blood shares many advantages with A+, but with important differences due to the absence of the Rh factor. A-negative individuals often display even stronger immune surveillance. The immune system is highly selective, which historically helped detect infections early. This is beneficial in low population environments where medical care did not exist. There is also evidence that A-negative blood is associated with heightened sensitivity to environmental toxins. While this can increase stress, it also promotes avoidance behaviors that reduce long-term harm. Neurologically, A-negative individuals often show high introspective tendencies. Their nervous systems are tuned toward caution and observation rather than impulsivity. In evolutionary terms, these individuals were planners, scouts, and protectors. The hidden advantage of A-negative blood is precision. It favors careful survival over aggressive dominance. Blood type B negative. B-negative blood combines metabolic flexibility with antigen simplicity. It is extremely rare, but offers powerful adaptability. B-negative individuals process nutrients efficiently across different diets. Their immune systems are responsive without being overly aggressive. This blood type may offer protection against certain autoimmune disorders while maintaining strong resistance to infections. Recovery from illness tends to be efficient, reducing prolonged inflammation. Historically, B-negative individuals were likely highly mobile populations, adapting to shifting landscapes and climates. B-negative blood is survival through balance, neither extreme, neither rigid. Blood type A, B-negative. A B-negative is the rarest blood type on Earth. It combines immune tolerance with antigen absence, creating a unique biological profile. AB-negative individuals often exhibit controlled immune responses, reducing allergic reactions and chronic inflammation. Their systems tolerate change without excessive defense activation. There is evidence suggesting improved neural adaptability particularly in complex cognitive environments. Stress is processed intellectually rather than emotionally, reducing panic reactions. However, a B-negative blood requires stable conditions. It performs best when nutrition, sleep, and stress are well managed. A B-negative is biological complexity at its peak, rare, refined, and highly specialized. Blood types are not destinies. They are evolutionary tools shaped by thousands of years of survival pressure. Each type carries advantages designed for different environments, challenges, and lifestyles. Understanding these differences is not about superiority. It is about recognizing how biology adapts, survives, and evolves. Your blood type is a record of where humanity has been